My home is beyond the sky. My home is beyond the sky. I'm just a stranger here. My home is beyond the sky. This is the kind of song that an African parent will wake up one Sunday morning, bathe their children, select their best clothes, put it on, send their children to go and be singing in church. And we begin to wonder why Africans are not amounting to anything in this life. Once you start teaching your children that their home is somewhere beyond the sky, they are just strangers here, how do you want those children to ever achieve anything in this life? That is what has made our generation, I talk including my generation because I was also brainwashed the same way. That is what has made this generation not be able to amount to anything or produce anything for Africa. Because from a very young age, we were taught that this world is not our home. We have another home which is beyond the sky, and we are just strangers here. Have you ever seen a situation where a stranger visited your house and started buying furniture, buying TV, buying plates, buying pots to put in that house? The moment you know you are a stranger somewhere, everything to you is temporary. You don't get involved in anything that is going on. You don't want to attach yourself because you know that you are going somewhere. It is this same mentality that they have put in us as Africans that has made us not to be productive in this life. Once you see an African see something that they cannot achieve or that looks impossible, what they tell you is that all this will not matter in heaven. Because to them, the real deal is heaven. Here is just a temporary place. My advantage of being a Christian for over 30 years is that I have been through different churches. I have been to white churches and have been to black churches. One thing I have observed in white churches is that you will never hear them sing this kind of useless songs. It is only in black African churches where you hear this kind of songs. White people don't teach their children that this world is not their home. They tell their children to always be the best at what they do, to make the most of this world. That is why their children have been able to develop this world and they are continually innovating every day. While African children are waiting for a trumpet to sound and the cloud should open where they will go to meet their father in an imaginary home called heaven. It is really a shame for us Africans. And that is why I keep telling you, keep your children away from religion, especially Christianity and Islam. These two religions are going to brainwash your children and they are not going to amount to anything in this world. It is a crime against humanity to teach people that this life is not their home. They have another real home somewhere because it makes them not to be actively involved in the process of life here. They keep seeing